Coach's Corner is presented by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees that are large enough to satisfy anyone's appetite, and award-winning seafood chowder.
Well, I thought our kids just busted their tail all season. Doesn't always come down to one game. You win a championship in a season, you win it in practice in a week. We had a tough week with all the snow up in Plymouth where we had to practice, and we had to go indoors and all different places 7 to 9 at night. It was a battle. The kids just didn't get flustered. They worked their tail off. We come out here in the first half, and defensively we're making some mistakes. We're not lining up correctly. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. Offense, we're moving the ball, but we just went into halftime and told the kids, hey, just like 2 years ago, we're down 3. Let's go in the second half and win it. Said it might come down to the end. We practiced everything that could happen, and kids were prepared. And that defense in the second half, they were unbelievable. And I got to give Coach Bill and his special teams. Jackson Palumbo went up and blocked that punt. We said it. I got to block a punt this week, and I kind of was hoping for 2, but at least I got 1. I was looking for a scoop and score, but Joe Bruce almost had it. And then Camden, it was fumble, rumble, going around everywhere, and the kids did a great job. They just came on that second half and got a little trouble that first couple of series, but then we regrouped and moved the ball down, and we put that one in, went up 10. That was huge. That was a long drive, too, and they didn't have much time there. So, hey, get the championship any way you can. Thought the quarterback, Cody Bannon, sophomore, executed the game plan and, didn't get out of himself, didn't do too much. Owen Brickley fumbled that first kickoff and had to regroup there and had a great game, Pat Mom. And those boys up front, Jackson Palumbo, Stephen Shute, Seth Sawyer, Camden, those guys, Jacob Duquette, I thought they just battled in the trenches. Alvirne's very good up front, and we knew it was going to be a battle in those trenches, and I thought they did a nice job. We did some things, running some jet sweeps on them early and an overload, and they kind of adjusted, and then we came back and, hit Pat up the middle in some of those traps, and I thought the kids just executed what we were supposed to do, It's unbelievable, I took over 5 years ago, I guess, and didn't make the playoffs the first couple of years, and I always said to those kids, if we could have got in, we could have done some damage, and can't ever let one slip away, a game, and we had some close games this year and battled, and to come in here and to be 12-0, it's the most wins in school history, and I think these kids know it. No team in Plymouth High School history has won 12 games. They played 12 games before, but they never won 12, and it's pretty special in one season to do that, and I don't think the kids even know. We never didn't tell them it doesn't matter, All that matters is this game right here in this championship, 3 in a row is great for the program, but this one here is about those kids, and I told those underclassmen, you may never get back to another one. This might be the only one you ever get to. Enjoy it, You rush around, you do so many things, sometimes you forget to enjoy the moment. I told the kids, live in the moment, it's yours. You're coming in Plymouth. You were born to win a championship, it's Plymouth football, it's what you're supposed to do. And they just did it, they just expected to win, Well, I told the kids already when I met with them, I just said, hey, I remember last year when everybody counted us out. These guys all graduated, Jake Lamb and those guys, and Garrett Maycomb and Nolan Farina, and 19 seniors, those guys all started since they were sophomores, and what they said is we were done. We couldn't come back again, and I wasn't sure we could. I thought the kids just came into preseason. You have hopes for kids, and they just all exceeded their expectations. Stephen Shute and Camden, we thought they'd be good. They were great. Jackson, we thought was gonna, that year was gonna be here at the end. He had a huge year. Owen Brickley, we thought was gonna be really good. He was great. Pat Mom, you go down the list. Seth Sawyer, those guys. Those seniors. Hunter Lassard on defense just had a phenomenal year. Nick Quayle, who never played until this year. There's a kid that came out senior year and got a job at D-back, and geez, unbelievable job. Almost had a pick at the end there. So I thought the kids just exceeded our expectations, don't they? They worked their tail off. They wanted to get better. They wanted to get back here. You sprinkle in some of those juniors, some sophomores, and it takes a team. It takes 3 classes to win a championship, and I thought these guys did it today. But the senior class was captain Zach McGlone, one of the best leaders I've ever come across. Owen, Pat, Camden, those kids were they're special. All the seniors, and when they came as freshmen, I can remember it. I said, oh boy, you never know, and they just got better and better. Great group of kids. A lot of fun.